Hey kiddos, I'm going to read you a story today about a hermit crab, and he's looking for a new house. We've been talking about the ocean a lot, so let's take a look at one of our friends who likes to crawl along the bottom of the ocean. Time to move, said Hermit Crab one day in January. I got too big for this little shell. He was safe and snug in his shell, but now it was too snug. So he stepped out onto the floor of the ocean, but it was a little frightening out there without a shell to hide in. What if a big fish comes along and eats me, he thought. I need to find a new house. In February, Hermit Crab found just the house he was looking for. It was big and strong, and he moved right in, wiggling all about. But it looks so plain, thought Hermit Crab. In March, Hermit Crab met some sea anemones. They kind of look like palm trees, don't they? How beautiful you are, said Hermit Crab. Would one of you be willing to come and live in my house? It's so plain. It needs some decoration. I'll come, said one small one. So very gently, Hermit Crab picked it up in his claw and he put it on his shell. In April, Hermit Crab passed a flock of starfish, moving slowly along the seafloor. How handsome you are, said Hermit Crab. Would one of you be willing to decorate my house? I would, waved a little sea star. And so carefully Hermit Crab picked it up with his claw and put it on his house. In May, Hermit Crab found some coral. They were hard and they didn't move. Well, how pretty you are, said Hermit Crab. Does one of you want to come help make my house more beautiful? I would, creaked a crusty coral. So carefully, Hermit Crab picked it up in his claw and put it on his shell. In June, Hermit Crab came to a group of snails that were crawling over a rock on the seafloor. They grazed as they went, picking up little bits of this and that and leaving a neat path behind them. How tidy and hard-working you are, said Hermit Crab. Would one of you want to come and help clean my house? I would, said one of the snails. So happily, Hermit Crab picked it up in his claw and put it on his shell. You guys need to be snails later, okay? Go around and clean up. In July, Hermit Crab came upon several sea urchins. They had sharp, prickly needles. How fierce you look, said Hermit Crab. Does one of you want to come protect my house? I would, said a spiky sea urchin. So thankfully, Hermit Crab picked it up with his claw and put it near his shell. Not on his shell because it was a little pokey. In August, Hermit Crab and his friends wandered into some seaweed. It's dark in here, thought Hermit Crab. Yes, I can't see, complained the other friends. But in September, Hermit Crab spotted a school of lanternfish darting through the water. How bright you are, said Hermit Crab. Does one of you want to come light up my house? I would, said a lanternfish, and he swam over near the shell, and that's where he stayed. In October, Hermit Crab came upon a pile of smooth pebbles. How sturdy you are, said Hermit Crab. Would you mind if I moved you? Not at all, said the pebbles, so Hermit Crab picked them up in his claw and built a wall around his shell. Now my house is perfect. But in November, Hermit Crab felt that his shell had gotten a little small again. Little by little over the year, Hermit Crab had grown, but he had come to love his friends. They've been so good to me, thought Hermit Crab. They're like family. How am I going to leave them? In December, a smaller hermit crab passed by. I've outgrown my shell, she said. Do you know of a place where I could live? Well, I've outgrown my house too, said Hermit Crab. I must move on. You're welcome to live here, but you have to promise to be good to my friends. I promise, said the little crab. So, following January, a whole year later, Hermit Crab stepped out and the little crab moved in. Can't stay in that little shell forever, said Hermit Crab, and he waved goodbye. And the ocean floor looked wider than he remembered, but Hermit Crab wasn't afraid this time. Soon he spied the perfect house, a big empty shell. It looked, well, a little plain, but sponges, he thought, barnacles, clownfish, sand dollars. So many possibilities. I can't wait to get started decorating again. All right, there's another video I want you to go look at all about the months of the year song and sing it, practice it, and I will see you very soon, I hope. All right, I miss you all. Bye-bye.